Hi, my name's John. There's a good chance that if you watch my videos, you also watch Welding Tips and Tricks. Welding Tips and Tricks is probably the best welding video site on the internet. Jody Collier is an excellent welder and he's also a good presenter, and he's really got the welding video footage nailed. One thing you'll have seen Jody use is a big one of those. The three-way square, they call it a combination square. There's 90 and 45, it's got a ruler on it. This one's a Stanley one. It was actually my dad's. It's a real one. The little bit that goes in there is missing. That was a little scraper. Anyway, Jody has a one and the base is much bigger, much heavier, much stiffer. Now, as you know, I do videos for Artec Welding. I've done quite a lot of video work for Artec Welding. I do like their equipment. And Artec have sent me an American square. It's called LaSquare. It's the same square that Jody Collier uses on his videos. They've asked us to have a look at it, and if I like it, what I do, like a bit of a video review so people can see its various uses. It's got the same amount of uses as this one, but it's easier to use. The idea is so simple. I really don't understand why nobody else in this country's been making them. Anyway, I'll bring the camera in closer, I'll open the box, show you what you get, and show you what I've found it to be useful for. Right, that's the square there. The first thing you'll notice is it's got a very wide base compared to the old-fashioned Stanley one. So the first thing is it doesn't fall over. This one doesn't fall over if you balance it, but if you look at it, the way it goes. The actual body's aluminium, but it feels like what I would call heavy duty aluminium. It's not, that's like die cast magnesium or die cast zinc alloy. This one feels a lot more substantial. It's got a little spirit level bulb in there. It's better than nothing. If you put it into a long straight edge, it'll be fairly accurate. The blade's stainless steel. This one is metric. They also do with Imperial, and I think you can get Imperial on one side, metric the other, which is what I would use because I work in both sizes. You can see that the old Stanley one's actually, it's gone rusty. I do use it. It normally lies in the other shop where I do my welding. This is not an engineer's square, it's more a fabricator's square or a pipe fitter's square. Saying that, I'll put it on my surface plate later on, put a clock gauge on and see how accurate it actually is. One of the first benefits I found was marking off a heavy box section. If you're using the ordinary square, it doesn't want to it sort of wobbles about. It's difficult to keep it on the rounded face. This one just fits there perfectly. You get your scraper, scrape down there, and you can also scrape that bit there, which means when you come to do the next face, you can line up no problem. Get back to the beginning and both the lines meet. That's one massive advantage. You can also mark off pipe with it. You've got no chance at all of marking pipe with that. Mark there, you can also mark down there, both ways. With one hand as well. As I've already mentioned, this is not an engineer's square as such, but I'm going to test it as best I can with the best gear I've got. Make sure it's nice and clear to give it every possible advantage. A nice white background there so you shouldn't see any light through it. That looks pretty good. As I've said, this is for marking our box section, for cutting and for welding. Nice and clean. Right, that's zeroed there. You can see how accurate the cage actually is. Right, we'll zero the... That's on 0. Up to the top, 0. It's actually moving. About half a thousandth of an inch. Over 12 inches. It's not a great lot, is it? Right, so basically that's the thing there, that's it. If you want one, just get in touch with Artec Welding, phone number, internet, whatever you want, order one, and I'm sure they'll look after you. By all means, use my name, it won't do any harm. Thanks for watching.